Now
You guys.
You guys, it is. Now, you doggedly pursue the Krays in this movie. Do you think that Nipper comes out victorious, or do you think he had a sense of victory by the end of it?
Well, he gets them. And, you know, all coppers want to do is put him in jail. And he puts them in jail. So I would say, yes.
Was that his sole motivation then? Was he just driven by getting the Krays by...
Yeah, he was doing his job. He was very much a man of his period. He was paid to do a job. And I knew and was brought up by many men like this. Not policemen, but certainly I based it on my paternal grandfather. When I put the costume on, the first day I looked at myself and I saw my paternal grandfather, who I only knew for 6 years of my life, who was a very tough and dogged and determined man. So yeah, that was his job. He got them in the end.
What were the differences? I mean, you mentioned your grandfather from the north. What do you think were the differences between north and south at that time?
Well, I think they were huge, even bigger. I think we were even more suspicious of each other than we are now, because of course now we move between London and Manchester in something like 2 hours. When I first came to Manchester to London in '83, it took 5 hours on the train. You know, we were mutually suspicious of each other, and I think that was important for Nipper, because not only was he a policeman, but he was a northern policeman. At least if he'd have been a Cockney policeman, the Krays would have had some common ground with him. And I think probably surviving for Nipper within the Met at that time was interesting. He's a fascinating character in his own right.
Did you base him on anything else or anyone else in particular?
My paternal grandfather is who I based him on. A sense that I had from my paternal grandfather of ferocity, really, that I picked up, and a straightness, you know, and a fearlessness, because he wasn't afraid of the Krays, which we try and show in the film. You know, I feel like Nipper was itching to have a stand-up fight with him. He boxed like they boxed, you know, and he felt a certain amount of class shame because they were from the same background as him, and they were touting it as a reason for their behaviour.
I thought class actually played quite a big part in the film.
Huge, yeah.
Is that...
It's set in the 60s, and class barriers were being smashed and traduced, so it does play a huge factor in the film, yeah.
And finally, about Tom Hardy, great performance in this film.
Great.
What was it like, playing against a guy playing two characters like that?
Lovely. I mean, all my scenes were with Reg until the very last scene, which was with Ron, and that scared the wits out of me. But Tom, as well as, you know, giving the performances, was very welcoming, because that's one of the jobs as a lead actor on a set, is to make everybody else feel welcome, and he did that. He was a wonderful professional. It was great to see him do what he's doing, and see a British actor taking on the American actors the way he is.
Yeah, I mean, is there an amount of courage that you need to be able to do that as well, to play two characters and bring them to screen?
Yeah, courage is one, yeah, but it's also an actor's dream, and Tom won't mind me saying that. You know, we've all got that courage. We just want the opportunity, you know. But what he's done is really special.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, and I enjoyed your performance as well.
Thank you, mate.
Very good. Thank you. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey